Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm finding it terribly interesting here that even though I'm delineating by elements, they are all in relation to this raising consciousness, which would be our outcome card. Okay, and then overall energy and the environment of what pleasures can be practiced that will help each of the elements here, what will help us regenerate, recreate ourselves, especially as Venus there lines up with the North Node of destiny and fate. So, and this is all by self-evaluation, is what this whole reading is about. And it's about following our instinctual spiritual self. Okay, you know the right way. Some of that work may come from that, lost inner child. What do we need to recover instinctually? What do we know we need to heal within us? And fire signs, this faith card is about having faith in your intuitive abilities, having faith that you are here to help others with your messages, and you are indeed hearing them. Okay. Um, so don't have any doubt about that. Your critical card here, what patterns are affecting you or the hidden forces, is that your own critical head, right? Fire signs, something's not good enough. The experiences of the past, they haven't been released. So perhaps, this childhood wounding here, where we're needing to reparent that inner child, is being criticized, and then you just took over that voice yourself in your own head and continue to criticize yourself for that person or caregiver who may have criticized you. Okay. The good news is that you have control over today. That time is gone. Okay. Same here with earth signs. You're releasing these past haunts. So in this figure here, this character is running through the graveyard as a shortcut because there was a storm. And as she's kind of yelling out loud, she hears all the criticisms that she's said to herself and others. And perhaps, we were placing blame outside of ourselves when we did not realize that we had the control all along, whether to, see the storm for the storm, or can we pay attention to the sun that's shining through the clouds and that background there? Okay. And then with air signs, this passion project here, perhaps, and she is wearing a crown just like the Empress is here. And, this story, this fable is about, the parents of this princess saying, you have to do this, this, and this, when really her passion is writing and wanting to tell her story. So she stands up for herself and goes and does it anyway. And, this block or the hidden forces that could be at work here, this pattern could be this suspicion. Are you creating a false narrative in your head that you can't do something when absolutely you can? Don't let anybody, whether it be, guilt or, oh, I have to do what my family says. No, you don't. You're a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman. You know what I mean? That's your own, again, like fire signs, maybe being told that you shouldn't be doing that, right? That you should, it's all the shoulds, the dreaded shoulds. Um, are you hoping to find something negative? Or is that an excuse that we make that we can't do something when we really can? Or can we release ourselves from those burdens that others have placed on us, right? If you're born into a certain role, doesn't mean you have to stay in that role. Okay. And the fate is turning for all of the elements here. Okay. This recovery card for water signs, this, kind of is similar here to this faith, like being afraid that, am I really, hearing what I'm hearing here? Am I really getting help from spirit? Yes, you are. Okay. And if you were kind of hidey holing yourself inside and not wanting to go out, this key in unlocking, the key to your recovering is understanding there's a whole wide world out there that does want to hear your message, that does need your help. Okay. And you don't have to keep feeling skeptical about your gifts. It's time to get outside in the world. We're done with this self-examination. We're done with this hermiting, and even here showing up in the 1010, actually it's three tens since we have the 10 card is the Wheel of Fortune there. um, Fixed sign energy that relates to every single element. There's a fixed sign for every single, fire, earth, air, and water. So we've got fixed energy of Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Okay, so this message is for everyone. Okay, guys. Um, and you do have everything that you need. And if there's one last thing that you need, you're getting it. You're getting that last tool that you need to share your gifts. Okay. This bottom of the cup of the deck, this environmental energy, in the environment, maybe this is the person that is obstructing or throwing a wrench in the works, either of your own self-realization, or if this person has walked away from a family situation, or maybe upon further examination here, what is in your hopes and dreams isn't any longer what you once hoped. Maybe you did once hope for 10 of Pentacles, where all the riches and you have everything you need, you're retired, you have more than enough, you're abundant. But maybe the situation you're being presented with is, well, maybe I just want love, and that doesn't cost a thing. Okay. So Spirit's advice here is to take passionate action towards this loving situation, because this is more than just our own self-fulfillment, which is part of your outcome already. The situation is this other person that was in my 10 of Pentacles, are they my wish fulfillment, or am I preferring here to be single and abundant on my own? Right? And that could either raise you to emperor status or raising your vibrational frequency. This raising consciousness outcome, guys, again, goes for everyone. This has to do with every single element here. And I just find that terribly, terribly cool. So let's see what this Seven of Swords here is. You could be walking away, yourself here from this environment of you becoming your best and highest self. So the environmental energy is here to support you and show you that this is the time. This is the time to do this. Okay. And it is going to require some strength and focusing on what you can do, and not releasing what you can do. Have faith in what you can do. Have faith that what you're passionate for doesn't have to be anybody else's passion, and it's also not your duty to fulfill a role that you perhaps were born into or that somebody else set for you. There's a whole wide world out there. When your consciousness is raised and your vibration is now in Empress energy, you attract a whole new frequency yourself, and in comes Emperor energy to match your vibration. Let's see what's going on here with this environmental energy. Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles. You got to be kidding me. Now, not only is you have the Emperor and Empress on the board here, and Queen of Pentacles being the next stage, right? Financial abundance. It's like you're already the Empress energy. Okay. You are enough to make yourself happy. You don't technically need anyone else in this 10 of Cups with you. And maybe you are walking away from this situation that involved someone else, and there's someone of a higher vibration waiting there for you. And here comes the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So fixed energy with the Queen being the cardinal energy of the earth signs there. I mean, that's Capricorn energy there. This is incredible, guys. And Emperor is Aries energy of what, Mercury retrograde is a very intense recalibration this time around. I believe we go through the last day of Mercury retrograde is the 24th. But because Mercury's been in Aries, so near Chiron, the wounded healer, and so near that north node of destiny, where we're supposed to step into leadership and take a chance, right? That recalibration has been very intense because all those energies have been there for a very long time, right? It went into Aries, now it's like retrograding and then, climbing back over it again. I think when we did our last spiritual view, Dawn talked about it's like being in a car, riding, putting it in reverse, backing it up, and then putting it in first gear and rewriting over it again. So that'll start on the 25th after Mercury retrograde. So Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, wow, Eight of Wands, 10 of Wands. That is our fourth 10. And now we have Queen of Wands, also fun. And that is the third divine pair on the board. So you could have, I don't like to use the cards as a literal translation of, oh, you could have a Taurus coming your way, okay, or Queen of Wands and Aries coming your way. It's more about the archetype of the energy. So that person does not have to be that sign. It could be, but more it's the archetype. This King of Pentacles in the environmental energy is someone very mature, very cash abundant. Okay. Maybe they are putting down, a burden as well. So these guys have similar energies and frequencies. That's why they're a divine pair. So someone of similar energy is coming into your environment here. They have to make a decision on an action that perhaps they had pushed off or not wanted to make. Do I hang on to this past wand of the same old same? Or do I look to the future and look at this world and take action on this something new? And we do see that Two of Wands is cardinal fire, which is going to be Aries energy, bookending Aries energy, okay? In the environment, we have all this going on here, guys. Okay, we got Venus, we got Mercury retrograde, we've got the sun still all in Aries. That's called a stellium when we have three or more planets energy in one sign. And this is not just affecting Aries. Wherever the sun is affects us all. So wherever Aries is in your chart, in your own personal pie chart, okay, that life area is going to be different for everyone. You could have Aries in your house of committed partnerships. It could be in your career house and your public roles, okay? But there is a celebration of transformation here, and Two of Cups, I can't make it up, okay? So in your environment, there's something to be celebrated here. That is a card of celebration. That's cardinal water energy, okay? So that's going to be Cancerian energy there. And we've got 10 of Wands, that would be mutable fire. So we've got everything, Sagittarian energy, everybody's showing up here. 8, 9, and 10 of Wands are Sag energy, so lots of fire here. This is fast, passionate communication coming your way. It could also be indicative of travel. So maybe you're taking a trip here that's set up in your environment, Okay, maybe you'll meet this person as you're traveling. Walking away from, I think what this is us just not trusting our gifts, okay? The patterns that show themselves through those parts of ourself that need healing, we instinctually know what those are. We've just got to listen, okay? We've just got to listen. We do see the world here in this faith card here for fire signs. And as far as keys, that reminds me of the Five of Pentacles in the Light Seers deck. You just got to lift up your head after, a period of emotional strain or loss, and see that there's a lot of people helping you. Help is on offer here, okay? Help is on offer. And in the past, maybe you just couldn't, this, foundation of family just could not be stabilized here. Now, with this burden energy, um, you know, I would think more so that it was just, a gifts being a burden, confidence being a burden, carrying all the financial responsibility for this person could have been a burden, and they want to step away from that. And something that was not allowing them to make a decision could have been this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands as a burden that's being set down, because remember, tens are the end, and that shift into an ace, a passionate new start. The Seven of Swords here, though, being on the counter edge of it, can be the sign of a mistress there when it's with cards that are a little bit tougher energy. So let's ask here, let's just clarify here what is, I'm going to keep those guys there. And there is Three of Swords, Strength, Knight of Swords coming in hot, coming in fast, Four of Wands underneath that. That's the 1111 card. And we do again have the Emperor, Empress. What is this Three of Pentacles? Okay, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Usually if I already explain it, so this is the Moon card, Cancerian, Piscean energy. There are two wolves. There's a decision to decide upon which one are you going to feed, fear or loyalty, okay? Three of Pentacles. So what this Three of Pentacles, what this third-party energy was, is unclear or confusing. What's in the environment of this full moon? Again, full moon and Scorpio does tend to reveal what's been hidden in the depths. So that could just be telling us what this third energy was hidden in the depths, could have been blocking this foundation from remaining strong in this Ten of Pentacles, including the happy family and financial abundance within a family unit. Bottom of the deck, Cancerian energy of Cancer energy here in the moon. Okay, so I just asked, what is this third party energy? And it's not too clear, or could be revealed here coming out at this full moon in Scorpio. It could be that, this third or missing thing that was in between could be something unknown, because for all you know, you are having your cup of love finally be fulfilled. Taking a leap of faith here towards something new or a new way, and you could be spoiled for choice there, or just, again, confusion about a Queen of Cups. This is the most love of the whole entire deck that any of the court cards offer or carry within them. Also, intuition is being heavily shown here in all of the energies. That's just freaking incredible. So basically, that spirit going, none ya. None your business. You're going to find out what was blocking this family situation, whether it was your own beliefs just changing after some self-examination, And it is interesting that these two energies here of the Hermit and the Magician, they're both wearing these robes with hoods. That's very kind of like high priestessy energy of like, I'm not revealing it yet. I know it, but their mouths are closed. They're not speaking about it. Walking away from not wanting to make a decision. Maybe this person that's coming towards you, if it is a person, just did not want to have to make the choice on which action to take. Let's see if Spirit will give us any more here. What is this Seven of Swords? Is this taking the swords for the greater good so that the army does not, again, Knight of Cups, love offer, date, someone coming to tell you how they feel and ask you on a date. What is this Seven of Swords? Like this, that's a card of, lying, deceit, deception. And here we have the Three of Swords with the fourth sword underneath this person after they recovery energy there in the water signs, and recovering from some kind of a heartbreak due to jealousy, strife, and competition. Someone just trying to, instead of working as a team, just wanting to win. And then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so for me, that's there for a good time, not a long time. That is making me feel like this is actually a person, guys, third party energy. And that was, this person had their heart broken and are now coming to let you know they want to work at something. Or if this is a person you already are with, they want to renew and work on the relationship, get back to a place of love. Now there is a Queen of Swords in reverse, and all these cards are upright. So Queen of Swords in reverse, that would be like the card of the divorcee, not wanting to see some kind of truth about their heartache. Yeah, deception, Five of Swords. That is, no one wins. No one wins. Manipulating with words can be a little bit of narcissistic energy, just wanting to win, not seeing the love that was being offered them. And there's the Judgment card. So there we have it. Let's finish up here with a card of our Mr. Blue Sky. Respite from the storm is on its way, guys. Let me get the fairies for some advice. Advice for fire signs, please. Advice for fire signs. This is like all message into one. That guy wanted to flip around. Wish wisely. Faith. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. She has people to help here. Okay, so it's time to get to stepping, guys. What about for earth signs? Releasing, taking themselves out of hermit mode, right? Look at those gray energies piggybacking off of each other there. And it is tapping into this gray energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Woo. All right. Advice for earth signs, please. Advice for earth signs. It's all about outcome energy. It's raising our consciousness. Whatever this realization was, the self-examination, you do have all the tools you need here to bring these pleasures in and bring this financial abundance. It's just not quite ready yet, but it's almost. That could be coming in on the 20th, the 420 with that Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. It's the only time in our lifetime that will happen, the sign of Taurus. Moon energy for earth signs. Look at that with the full moon there on that card there. Surrender, and it is a card of release for earth signs. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible, okay, especially within our own emotions or a love situation. Crossed by inspiration there. What about for air signs that can focus on the pleasure of what it is, what they want to do, and not what other people are telling them. Wow. So the full moon in Scorpio is a card of transformation, and it's a fixed sign. So it's asking us to hold our vision. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Okay. Do not let that false narrative, that obligation to others, stop you from being your fullest and best you. Air signs, water signs, recovering, going out in the great white world, balancing emotions, raises that higher consciousness. Okay, we'll take you. Temptation here. And it's saying that, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So this temptation could be just to remain in confusion and stay behind that door and not go out to the wide world. Okay. Um, Especially with the hermit there being self-examination. You done cooking, water signs. You done examining. Okay, you're done here. You already have everything you need to step out of that. Okay, overall flourish there with the lotus fairy helping us out. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. There comes the rain again. Wow, perfect ending to this reading. Beautiful storm to wash away all of these hidden forces and patterns that have been affecting us. Trust your instincts. You got this. Much love, guys, and until next time.